In many industries, engineers create a detailed blueprint for equipment and control systems. This is called a piping and instrumentation diagram, or simply a P&ID. In this video, we'll break down the codes and symbols used specifically in oil and gas production so you can read and understand P&IDs with confidence. Process diagrams are generally divided into two main types: P&IDs and process flow diagrams, or PFDs. A P&ID is detailed and complex, while a PFD gives a high-level overview of the process. A PFD shows the main flow path through equipment using simple symbols. It's great for quick understanding, training, and presentations, but it doesn't include detailed instrumentation, control loops, or secondary flows. That's where P&IDs come in. Engineers, operators, and field technicians rely on P&IDs to understand how systems actually work. They show how instruments are connected and how the process is controlled. Even sales teams and manufacturers use P&IDs to design and build equipment. Now let's talk about instrument tags. Standalone instruments are shown as circles with a tag number inside. These tags are made up of letters and numbers. The first letter tells you what is being measured, like pressure, temperature, or flow. The second letter tells you the function, for example, a controller or indicator. Additional letters may be added to give more detail. For example, PC means pressure controller, and PIC means pressure indicating controller. The number below identifies the specific instrument in the system. This helps you locate it easily within a control loop. Not every component has a tag. Valves like check valves, ball valves, or isolation valves usually don't include tag numbers. They are identified mainly by their symbol and pipe size. Now here's something very useful. The lines inside or around the instrument symbol tell you where it's located. No line means the instrument is installed in the field. A solid line means it's in the main control room. A dashed line shows it's in an auxiliary control room. Double lines indicate local panels or local control rooms. This helps you quickly understand where the device is physically placed. Modern systems often use digital control like PLCs and DCS. In these systems, instruments can be monitored and controlled remotely. If you see a square around the instrument symbol, it means the device is part of a shared display or control system. This allows operators to access and control it from different locations. Different line styles represent different types of signals. These lines show how instruments communicate. For example, electrical signals, pneumatic signals, or data connections. Understanding these line types is key to reading control loops correctly. Piping symbols also carry important information. For example, reducers show where pipe size changes. This is often placed before or after control valves and helps you understand flow capacity and system design. Control valve symbols can vary slightly between companies, but most follow standard shapes and conventions. That's why it's always important to check the P&ID legend before analyzing a diagram. Finally, equipment symbols. Common pumps in oil and gas include screw pumps, progressive cavity pumps, and reciprocating pumps. For storage, dome roof tanks are widely used. Recognizing these symbols helps you understand the full process layout. With practice, you'll start recognizing these symbols instantly, and reading P&IDs will become second nature. If you want to go deeper, check out additional resources or downloadable charts for reference.